Right, welcome to the first episode of Tren in the Booth with myself, Dylan.
And Kieran.
So the whole aim of Tren in the Booth is to firstly get rid of all the bullshit in the world, because there's too much bullshit. We're going to, over the coming episodes, we are going to terrorise a lot of people. We are going to also provide a lot of educational stuff and a lot of real honest views and opinions. This first episode is just introduction to us, who we are. We're going to go over with a lot of input, a lot of questions that want answered. So we'll go through these, talk about the questions that we've got, and then in the coming episodes, we're going to be joined by guests. With the guests, our aim is to get a bit of background on the guest, have them speak to you, tell you exactly who they are, and who they are in the fitness industry, and then go through their life a wee bit, but get opinions off of them and bring up lots of interesting subjects. So we'll start it off with Kieran telling us who he is.
So I'm Kieran. I'm a very mediocre bodybuilder. I've competed 4 times, probably most notable being 4th at the Junior British PCA in 2023. I've been in the kind of fitness coaching scene in some capacity from kind of 2015-16, whether that had been school, uni. I'd done sports coaching at uni, so involved in that before I even got into the kind of coaching as we know it in bodybuilding and fitness. Coming up to that, I've coached football teams, stuff like that, so I've always had an interest in it. And coming up the full way, I've just seen the amount of pish at every level, so we just want to shut that down.
Sound. So I'm Dylan. I'm an old guy, I'll give you that. I'm 28 plus 5, but I've basically, since I've been 5 years old, I've kickboxed till I was 14. I've always been into the gym. You know, I've been in the gym lifting weights with my old man since I've been 14. Off the back of that, I then spent 6 years in the Navy as a nuclear weapons engineer.
Navy.
I like that, Navy. And obviously a very physical kind of background through that as well. And then once I left the Navy, I then got qualified to be a PT, and run about the same time, I then started competitively bodybuilding. So I've been bodybuilding competitively since 2020. And in that time, I've done a lot of shows. I think I've maybe got like 11 wins or something. And my most recent was getting a PCA Pro card. So the both of us have definitely been about for a bit of time to be able to see how much of a fucking joke this industry is. And we're just fed up with the pish that we're seeing left, right and centre. So we're going to crack on, have a bit of fun, get a bit of education. Let's get to it with the first question.
Right, you want to go for it, lad?
On you. You go for it first.
Right.
Don't give me an absolute stinker to start.
Right, we'll go a good one to start. It was one of the DMs, that was a good one. So it was, so I'll not read the full thing, but basically just saying, from my opinion, is there any value in pre-judging backstage for those that are going to embarrass themselves, told to try again next year? So I think that's talking about like the condition you see at certain kind of low level shows. So they're asking basically, they're saying there's someone that competes across Scottish shows every year and he's minimum 8 weeks away. He does it every year. Basically say bodybuilding's too inclusive. When that becomes too PC, make bodybuilding right again. Should we like screen people backstage? So people competing when they're fat, we drink of that.
100% agree. There should be a screening, right? Everything's too fucking inclusive, man.
Bodybuilding's not meant to be inclusive.
It's not meant to be inclusive.
To an extent, obviously, offer different classes. You've got the disability class,
exactly.
You've got bikini, men's physique, bodybuilding. That's inclusive enough.
We've even got fit model now as well.
What suits your physique, it shouldn't be inclusive of just getting stage in shite condition.
Exactly.
It
shouldn't be the case of, I was a big fat cunt, now I'm going to get to a smaller, still fat cunt and go on a bodybuilding stage. Right, hats off to you for losing weight. Go and do a photo shoot. Do you know what I mean? Why do you need to grace a bodybuilding stage? Because in my opinion, that just makes every cunt else who's put in 16, 18, 20 weeks worth of fucking work. It's a kind of fucking...
It's a kick in the balls,
It's a kick in the balls. It's a kick in the balls.
There's obviously a level with that. Like, not everyone's going to be skinned alive.
Of course.
Some people just don't have it in them.
Of course.
And obviously not every class calls for that, but we're not talking about people who are in like alright condition or no great condition. We're talking about people that are fat, like out of shape. So what would you say, like backstage?
There has to be
like,
something
when
done.
you're getting tanned, or like judges backstage, should they be able to say, look, that condition's no acceptable for the stage?
It's obviously it's a hard one to
tricky one, isn't it?
It's a hard one to
you've
bring
paid,
in.
You've travelled down, paid
Exactly.
your Airbnb, and they go, not fatty.
Aye, there is that as well. There is obviously two sides to this, but I mean, just for a straight up fuck your Polish perspective, that you should get screened when you're doing your tan. If you are fat, just be like, yeah, listen, do you know what? See the money that you've paid for the show entry, the money that you've paid for the tan, we will refund that. You just go on your way, put that money towards a photo shoot, or put that money towards a coach and do another 12-week diet and then come back.
Aye.
It's a hard one to put into place, but I feel like there does have to be something.
It's hard without just sounding completely brutal, but there definitely needs to be a line. You're taking stage time away from other people. Like, some of the PCA shows are jumping. Like, people get a round up posing and then that's it. Maybe not going to make the biggest of difference, but if you can take away a couple of people each class, especially like some of the first timers and stuff, people who have actually put the graft in get a bit more stage time.
Agreed.
Don't have a fatty in the side of their photos.
So,
right,
swing short, yes.
Next.
Right, next question, let's go. What have we got?
Do you want to just go on to this? This ties in well. Fat PTs and fat coaches.
Aye, where's that question?
It just says fat PTs, fat coaches.
It just says fat PTs, fat coaches.
Yes.
So what's your take on fat PTs and fat coaches, Kieran?
Same again, to an extent. Like, if you're a bit chubbier, like Kyle's fat.
Kyle's huge, mate.
Kyle's
huge,
fat
man. He's an absolute fucking barrel.
But that's fat with a purpose. He's obviously trying to go.
Of course.
We're talking about fat. Like, you're out of shape. You've never been in shape. Why are you telling people how to get in shape?
Exactly.
It makes no sense. There's no. I don't think you need to try and defend it. You don't know. You've never been in shape. You might know the principles of how to get in shape, but if you've never been able to stick to it, you never know maybe challenges that come with it, how it feels.
Exactly. I know.
Why telling people how to do it?
I seen a post. I think was it yesterday? I says it was somebody in a JD's gym, and fucking really nice lassie. Like, honestly, just actually genuinely really really nice lassie. Get an introduction to the gym and the welcome and all that, but this cunt was morbidly obese, right? Morbidly obese, man. And I'm not being funny, but I've said this for day one. As a PT, your body is what sells your business.
100%.
For the initial contact.
It's not the be all and end all, but it's
not at all.
The first thing you see, first impression.
First thing you see. You're in a gym, you're surrounded by 12 PTs. 11 of them are fucking 25 stone, and one of them, not even in shape, is just
normal.
Just looks normal. Who you going to?
100%.
Before you even knowing what else to do, who you going to?
Aye.
Obviously, it's a no-brainer.
While we're on that, what about kind of opposite end of the spectrum? So skinny PTs, like, not there's anything wrong with saying, oh, skinny, but if you're skinny and you're saying, here's how to grow muscle,
it's the exact same.
Like,
it's the
if you're trying to help
same,
people lose weight,
Aye.
Cool, do what you want.
Aye.
See, if you're a guy with like 13.5 inch arms with a pump and you're going, oh, here's how to get bigger biceps, why are you telling me that? I'm not interested.
And that's all we're seeing in it on Instagram.
7 meals a day,
on TikTok,
mate.
that's all you see.
Constant. Here's the 4
guys.
exercises I do to build big biceps. Gonna fucking do them then.
Exactly. Shows the work, man. I don't get it. But again, it kind of falls in line with this whole everything being so inclusive.
Aye.
Because everybody, just, let them be, and, that's what it's all about. It's all about...
they're charging cunts.
Exactly.
No.
They are taking cunts' money. They've got cunts' fucking training and cunts' diets in their hands. And
essentially people's health.
Spastics.
Essentially people's health. In it, like,
exactly.
At the extreme level, if somebody's just giving you macros or training plan, right, maybe not quite, but at the higher ends, if you're getting people peeled, diet plan, if you're giving them like gear protocols and stuff, that's people's health.
That is.
And you think you're you kind of qualified to do that because you can say do a preacher curl for big biceps. No fucking shit.
Or do a fucking Keenan flap. Do one, man. Again, that's another subject. That's a whole nother subject.
Someone actually did ask.
I know that's an actual question that we had.
A science-based movement that you enjoy, but the whole science, that's just shite. I'm no.
It's bullshit.
No such thing as science. Well, there is, but
it's
not in a good way.
Aye.
Like, what's science-based? Like a hack squat, that wouldn't be classed as science-based, but their principles are like a stable machine that you can progress and fail. Is that science-based? No. There's too much fucking lingo with science-based.
Too much shit running about it, man.
Well, no doing the science-based
learn the basics. Literally, all you need to do is fucking learn the basics. Learn how to move a weight for A to B. Learn how to control it on the negative. Learn how to squeeze it on the contraction point. Right? Obviously on some things. What else do you need to know?
No.
And train to failure.
Easy, sound. Do
you know what I mean? Why do we need to add in all this pish?
No, it will actually be.
No, you can't care, and it's always
going on about.
It's the usual suspects, but in it.
The wee guys,
skinny wee spastics, constant.
Don't do a lat pull down for big lats. Do this fucking flap.
Aye.
You actually don't have an ounce of lat.
Mate, you're 25 and you get the body of a 12-year-old boy. It's like, what the fuck, mate? Do you know what I mean? Get a grip. Anyway.
Right, next question.
Mate, I'm going to get a question for this. That's the problem with these. You can just go on for time. There's a few absolutely outrageous questions here. Mate, I'm not asking that. Right, here's one. Who's the biggest weapon in Scottish bodybuilding?
Oh, do go an easy out here and just say Kyle Milligan again?
No, we can't go easy out. The thing is, there's lots of them.
There's a lot.
There is a lot, man.
There's a lot. Is there one in particular?
I don't know, man. There's a couple, like, and the thing is, I actually like some of these people, but it doesn't mean they're not a weapon when it comes to bodybuilding.
Aye.
Because
100%.
They understand that.
There's a few. I'd go into the problems we see in Scottish bodybuilding. So
the problems.
People smashing every Scottish season, every year in a row. I'm looking borderline the exact same. Why done that?
Yeah.
What done that for?
That's the first one. The second one, and there's a few culprits here, is the drug list that people are running.
Don't, man. That's actually...
You're doing the Scottish season, every single season, and a week out, you're putting in 15 different compounds, and you're loading 12 litres of water and 12 grams of salt. What are you doing? What are you doing?
So we've got most outrageous cycles you've heard amateurs take, and where do they play? So tie that in. What's the most outrageous cycle you've heard?
So that one there that I mentioned about all the compounds.
Doing the Scottish season.
Doing the Scottish season
on 4 grams of gear.
Aye. Who's my culprit for that? Christopher Bain. And I can only say that because I've seen, the cycles have been posted on Instagram by yourself. We've seen it firsthand, and it's diabolical. There's no need, man. Obviously if that's what you're wanting to do, that's what you do, that's obviously what you do, but it's fucking outrageous, man. Like, you are a cycle away from a heart attack. You need to be reeling that shit back, control that blood pressure. It's fucked up, man. It is fucked up.
It's no great, is it?
It's no great. You can't be doing that.
Where do you even put it?
I know.
These delts, obviously.
Aye, but... I know. That is the thing, and but where do you put that much oil?
To be fair to him, he'll no be the only one. Like,
he's not.
He'll post it on his story. He's probably getting a bit of the stick because of that. There's going to be a lot. I was going to say, there's going to be a lot more.
That's what I will actually say to Chris, to fucking... That's what I'm looking for here. For a pat in the back, is... He actually fucking comes out and he's honest about everything, which he is for the get-go, but there is lots of them out there who are not, and they're doing some fucking terrible, terrible stuff. And what scares me the most is these people have the potential to then go and be a coach and to go and give somebody the same protocols that they're doing, who could be a very young, inexperienced person, or a very old cunt who's fucking...
Cooked either way,
exactly, who is literally a fucking 10 milligram of Halo away from on their deathbed. Do you know what I mean? And they could be giving them shit that's going to put them down. So, we need to we can't be doing that.
Another good one is, I'll not say who the client was, but I'll say who the coach was.
Right.
So, somebody I'll not even mention who he went to, but someone competing came to a coach from another coach.
Right.
And he was saying, right, what you been doing? Like, what's your prep been like? And Tony Pang had him taking a gram of Tren a week.
Oh, that sounds class.
That
sounds
He
class.
was telling him to take a gram of Tren a week. What are you doing?
That's
See, if you need a
crazy.
gram of Tren a week to get in shape, go play fucking volleyball or something.
A gram of Tren.
Gram of Tren.
Can you imagine what that would do to you?
Be cooked, mate. You'd feel terrible.
You'd feel so bad, man.
Terrible.
Mate, as soon as I get to... I've never been higher than 300. As soon as I get to 300, I become schizophrenic. I start seeing things that aren't there, mate. It's no right. How can you be doing a gram?
So I've done 300 as well. I've not went past that. That was 2023.
Aye.
And I was sound on it, to be fair, but I'm quite like laid back in general, so I'm usually sound with stuff. I think a gram would just still pickle me. I think I'd turn
It's
into
got to.
a fucking creep, man.
It's
like
got to.
a pure weirdo.
Aye, a psycho, mate.
Aye.
You
And-
get locked up, man.
And even if you didn't mentally, your body would just be
Your body's
fucked. Were you
fucked.
even putting it?
I know. Your body's not meant to deal with a gram of
10
Tren.
mil of Tren a week. Where's that gone?
Where is
No,
that going?
pass.
I
I'm
know.
not doing it.
Fuck that. That's horrible, innit?
Aye.
Right, next question. Let's fucking not get
Aye,
stuck here.
go, just go.
Because we have our power.
There's loads. We'll probably not get to everyone, but
No.
we'll go through and delete like what we don't get through and make sure we answer these at some point at least. It might be when we've got a guest on, but
This is a question for you specifically.
right.
Thumb in or out?
Depends the occasion, doesn't it? It does, doesn't it? Like,
How?
it's just a random Wednesday, like maybe not.
I agree, aye.
Like anniversary,
Oh, aye.
birthday, Christmas, maybe.
Anniversary's a fist, bro. We're seeing the elbow in there.
Oh, we'll see it. Oh, they're going to kill us.
Oh, they're dirty, aren't they, man?
Right, next.
Right, on you go.
Banny's one. Next show for you both.
Sound. Next show for me is my professional debut at the 2026 PCA Universe. And I've also just changed coach as well last week. I'm now under the reign of Big Jace.
Is that what you patched Dandy? Aye.
Aye,
Yeah,
straight up patched Andy. I was like, Andy, do you know what, mate? Not today. But, nah, that was a hard one, man. That was a hard one.
Aye, that's a hard one.
Aye, I was stuck between them for a time. But at the end of the day, it just come down to Jace has more physique athletes and more
Aye.
physique
So is that why
results.
you went with them, Josh?
That was the final decision. Aye. It would have been really nice to have Andy there in person and throughout the prep. But again, like I says to you, I just worked with a coach for 5 years, so I've seen once in my life.
Aye.
It's not necessarily something I need, and I know I can still go in shredded. So that's my next one. When's your next?
Will be whatever's first next year. I think PCA.
PCA?
Scottish.
Aye, start April,
I think.
5th.
So first outing, obviously out the wee guy class of juniors.
Aye.
Because my last season was 2023 juniors, so we were junior up to September there, but I didn't want to do the juniors again, so.
I know I can't sit in there acting right now. This cunt was a junior in 23.
So aye, so
Grammar
I'm
Tren.
24. I was 24 in September. That's what fucking a grammar Tren will do. So I first crack in like big boy classes. So that'll be bodybuilding, tall, PCA, granites, bodybuilding, tall and on it,
Yes.
and then 2 rows. Fucking hopefully a super. I imagine.
Aye. It's exciting.
So I don't know what else.
You got any shows down south or abroad, or just
I'll
do you
see
think
those-
just
see how it
Scottish
goes.
and just
I
see what
think-
happens to start?
I need to see where I'm at. So like, I think the nice thing about this season is I'm using it as like, there's not really any pressure. Like,
Aye.
I'll probably be the youngest in the class or one of. It's more about seeing where I stand. I don't know what I look like next to further some
aye.
monsters.
Aye.
So if I get my arse spanked all Scottish season, I'm no fucking wasting my money going abroad to get spanked in a different country.
Agreed.
So I'll see how it
Agreed.
goes, but if I do well, we'll see.
How much size do you think you've put on since your last outing, roughly? If you had to guess.
I'd like a good 10 kilo.
Think so,
Aye, so I was 94 the morning of the British,
Right.
but I was like spelt it fuck. But we can't. That was on purpose. Really, we just needed to feed me hard as fuck and then pull down because I get flat so quickly. So, I woke up that morning like I was quite spilled. So we just fuck off food. half a Daisy, obviously just dropped a power of water, but I don't think I would have been 94 on stage. I'd have probably been like 92 and a half, 93.
Aye.
So say 93.
Say 93.
103 this season. It's probably doable. I'm like
What did you start prep at this time?
116.
Aye, so that's
Like,
very doable.
alright, Nick, but
aye,
like,
you were
I
alright,
usually
Nick.
start prep fat as
I know,
fuck. Like,
aye.
my last one I lost like 25 kilos.
That's
something.
horrible, mate.
But say like even I lost like fucking
14 keys, 102 in it, so you're about that mark.
even like 16 feed back up. I think I
Aye.
could be around like the 10 kilo. Obviously it's not all about weight, but
It's not about weight at all.
I'm 6 foot, I'm too tall to not be a super. So,
that's it.
So
Aye.
maybe basically just
But although it's
maybe,
not about weight, it's still a good gauge.
aye, you can't be fucking going on stage 6 foot like 99 kilo in men's
Aye.
classes. Like,
Nah.
well, fuck, to be fair, Ali Brown was like 98, 99, he looked massive, but
True.
he's obviously got like fucking bird bones, don't he? Like,
Aye.
I'm quite, I think I'm heavier than I look.
But Ali's also 5'8", isn't he?
He's a wee bit short than me, I think he's like 5'11", but
Aye.
same again, like, even like an inch makes a difference, doesn't it?
So they say. So they say.
So I just think I can't be anything less than a super.
Aye.
So
Fair.
aye. What about you doing anything part of the universe or?
I don't know. The JC says just daily universe, that's the only goal at the moment.
No.
Once we cross that bridge, see where I stack up, then make a decision going forward.
See, aye.
I mean, if I don't expect it in fair, because like some of the boys are fucking massive. They are massive, but I know that's not everything in physique.
No.
It's not everything. In my head, I'm like, right, get the first call outs, I'll be made up. Get a top 3, I'll be fucking buzzing. And I think if I get a top 3, then I would go into another show. But if I don't, then I'm just like, I need to grow more.
Aye.
I know I'll need to grow more. I know that.
I know, but how much do you need to grow is more? Do you know what I mean? Like
A fair bit, man. It's my
Giant.
upper line, mate. It has to grow. It has to grow. It's always been the problem. Always. And it has grew a lot, but it's not enough.
I think it's hard with like weak body parts. It's like you can bring them up, they're probably always going to like a wee bit in there. Like,
always,
like
man.
my arms are pish and
Aye.
they come up, but they're like still probably
In regards to everything else, still.
like 10% less pish.
Aye.
Yeah.
Aye. That's all we can really do, innit?
Aye.
It's fucking shit, innit?
It's pish.
It's pish, man. Hate bodybuilding.
It's terrible.
Right, let's get another one.
What about the DM one about, was it about jagging on it?
Oh, aye. That's a pretty in-depth question, that, wasn't it?
I know.
So we'll break this down bit by bit. So somebody's asked if it'd be great to hear us basically strip it back to the basics and discuss injecting procedure, injecting sites, explain what each of the common products does, side effects, the do's and don'ts. So first of all, let's just touch on injecting sites. He's not the man you want to ask because I can't fucking jags everywhere. Right, but
I'm natural.
me personally, my preferred sites is side delt, the lat, and the glute. Right, the glute's always your safest option. It's the fattest bit of fucking muscle on you. And a really handy thing as well with sites is, see, if you literally just type into Google IM injection, so intramuscular injection, side delt, IM glute, IM lat, whatever, it will come up with a spot on diagram exactly where to pin it.
The thing is, steroids aren't the only thing you jag intramuscularly, so there is loads of resources. Like, me, you can see it on YouTube.
Aye.
There's other things that fucking...
Like heroin.
Fuck off. With injection sites, I just try to do as much as possible so I don't get just scunners. I'll do
Aye.
delts, real delts, triceps, lats. That's it now, to be fair. I can't be arsed doing glutes. It's a pain in the arse trying to reach round. Quads can get too fucked.
hate
It's
quads,
just so
man.
inconsistent.
So,
like, I'll have done a
aye.
mil, sound, 0.2 mil, but a week later, terrible. So I'll just fuck them. They
The
can
amount of times
fuck
that
off.
I've jabbed my quad, man, it's felt like a sound jag, pulled it out and blood's just done. Boom.
Aye, no, quads can fuck
Well,
off.
what's that all about?
What else? I've done biceps, it's a bit honking.
That's honking.
I'm not a fan of that.
I've done my chest.
I've done my chest as well. That's
One place to never fucking do ever in your life is your calf. Right? Especially when you're like me and you've no goat calves. I couldn't
Is that
walk
when it
for,
came out the other side?
I couldn't walk for fuck up. There was an insulin needle as well. I couldn't walk for 2 weeks.
Nah,
That
don't do
jag in my
that.
calf, it fucked me up.
if you're just starting, everyone says glutes to start. I would say glutes and delts.
Glutes and delts
Just
to start.
Don't be one of these cunts that just rattles your delts or rattles your glutes and you cut about with fucking tumours on them.
Big
it looks
tumours.
shite.
Aye.
It's going to hurt like fuck. Probably more chance of getting infections, shit like that.
Aye.
Just stop.
Exactly. And here's an actual a fucking top tip. Something that I started doing last year was I was getting kind of bad scar tissue with the jagging. So what I started doing was 24 hours before I jagged, I would use one of the massage guns.
Yeah, I mean, you should
Just spend 5 minutes on it, break up the area. Next day, jag was fucking sound. But even if I missed 2 massages on it and a wee bit of scar tissue built up, as soon as I jagged, it was brutal.
Also, stop using bathtub gear. Like, see if you're jagging and every single one you do is just sitting, fucking bin it. A vial of test is £30, bin it and get another one.
Exactly. And we're seeing that a lot up here, man. There's a lot of shit going about. A lot of proper bathtub fucking mechanisms are happening. And like he says, if you're putting a bit of gear in it, alright, sometimes you can stick a wee bit, maybe for a day.
Aye, if you're in bits, every muscle, every time.
Every single time.
Stop it.
And it's getting infected, it's getting red and swollen. Fucking, it's £30, bin it, buy a new bit of gear, because it's just not worth it.
In theory £30, but the shit you're using's a tenner, because it's
If even.
What else? Like, right, this annoys me, not annoys me that this person's asked, but in general, explain what each of the common products does. I think people seem to think steroids all do drastically mental different things. Like, of course, they've all got different mechanisms, they all work in a different way, and they've all got kind of specific side effects, stuff like that. Everyone converts differently, but it's not a massive difference. See, when people are like, oh, EQ mate, what's that do? It's a steroid, mate. You jag it, no meat you bag off you do everything else, right? Like, it's no a mystical thing. Like,
it's not a pure mad
see
thing.
When people are like, oh, mast makes you dry on harder, to an extent, you're not going to jag mast and just get peeled.
Exactly. That's
Like,
what people don't understand. People,
Deca, that's a mast gainer, bro.
people think you just jag something and next minute you just fucking turn into a mutant.
They're not all massively different. Of course, there's time and place for everyone, but it's not like fucking Deca's here, Tess here, they're all mad different things. It's not like,
it's very, very minimal.
Minute differences.
I would say what the big thing to take away for each thing is to learn how it affects you, how it affects how you feel.
That's more important probably.
That's more important than anything.
If on paper somebody tells you EQ, class appetite, you'll feel good, you'll feel this, and you take it and you feel shite, you want to blow your brains out, don't take it. Exactly. It doesn't matter what somebody's told you to do. Like, I know.
It's like, I can't touch MVP, I can't touch Deca. Both of them give me fucking horrible migraines. I ran them for most 3 weeks at a time and patched them.
But I'm asking us, bro, you need to.
Exactly.
No.
Tren, I will never touch it again in my life.
Nah.
I fucking hate it. It fucks me up.
I love all 3 of them. I've never took Deca, but NPP and
Tren.
NPP's my favourite.
All I can really use is Test, Mass Primo, EQ, Bar. And other than that, I'm fucked.
So stay away from everything. Like, if you're taking stuff that's turning into a mad, schizo, miserable,
just get away from it.
To fucking freak, stop taking it.
And another thing actually I want to touch on there just quickly was I had thought about is I see it all the time, man, like young boys and their first cycle and they're putting in 500 tests, 500 Deca, like just something stupid, and alongside that eating pish, thinking, I'm on gear, I'm going to grow.
Get away with it, bro.
Oh my God, no you will not.
How many folk do you see even in any gym that are on gear and you don't even know they train?
You don't even know they train. You don't even know they're on
dinner.
And then the big one as well is fucking back acne.
Aye.
You should not have fucking terribly bad acne on gear.
No, unless you're getting shite, your gear's shite, and you're clatty.
Exactly.
Like, the outside of your body in a way reflects what's going on inside.
Aye.
If you're fucking greasy, acne, you're red raw, your blood pressure's fucked, you look terrible, it's probably not a good sign, is it?
It's really not a
good sign.
You're busting
about like you're about to explode, your fucking acne's busting when you're squatting.
Go and get your blood done,
a good sign.
first and foremost, and secondly, fucking take care of yourself. Wash your body more than once a day.
Stop eating McDonald's after you train.
It seems so alien to some people, but it's just fucking common sense.
It's a bandage, but it's not something.
That's what it is. It's a bandage.
It's
ridiculous,
on this as well. Side effects, do's and don'ts.
The do's and don'ts. Don't fill up a syringe with half a mil of test and half a mil of air and inject it into a vein, right?
Aye,
because
good
what might
start.
happen is you might die. But
It's a good start. Aye, don't do that.
just don't do that.
Do's and don'ts. Don't run more gear than you need to.
Aye.
Like,
Start, and a big one as well is for your first cycle, do not go on about 5 different compounds.
No.
All you need to bit of test for your first cycle.
I took too much my first cycle.
Same.
Well, that was
That's why I can say
however
this.
long ago,
Aye.
but there was nowhere near the same amount of information, and I don't really regret it because I didn't get much side effects off it.
Right.
That's just luck. If I could go back, I still wouldn't have done it because it's just pointless. I'd have probably got the exact same off half the test, probably.
Aye. You would have. You would
And
have.
then another point as well, before I forget that, don't start a cycle to take 100 milligrams a test.
I know.
Like if you're doing if you need TRT, different story.
Aye.
If you're testing a healthy range and you're doing a cycle and you do it within a kind of TRT range, you're taking tests to have almost the same test levels as you
Exactly.
had.
You're shutting down your own body's production.
There is a line between don't do 500, don't do fucking 90. Like,
Aye. Exactly.
what would you say first cycle?
But I would say first and foremost, what people need to do, which they don't do, is bloods.
Aye, 100%.
Do their bloods, see where your test is, see where other hormones are as well. Then for there, so let's just say, you know, your bloods come back and they're like fucking 20 fucking nmol, right? Top of the range is 29. So ideally, I would say you'd be aiming for about 125 to 150 to just hit the top of that range. So if you want to talk about being on an actual cycle, I would say you need to be over 250, about the 250 mark.
I'd usually say about 250 to start.
Aye, it has to be.
It just makes sense. It's enough to get you out that kind of physiological range, but not so much at why you put 500 milligrams.
Aye, exactly. And I tend to find it as well that people, if they, especially with first cycles, if they stay sub 300,
Aye.
they don't get any sides at all.
Nah, really.
It's very,
really.
very, very rare. Obviously, it's person dependent,
You
but
get
it's
some
very,
people
very
that are
rare.
just like fucking super side effect responders,
Aye.
like gyno after like
Exactly.
250. But for the most part, that's not going to happen.
Aye, just play it safe, man.
Aye.
Just don't be stupid about things.
What else is in that? Side effects. Side effects, the usual fucking acne, gyno, hair loss,
Aye.
potential mood, stuff like that. But same again, that can and should be managed if you are.
It's
seeing
all
side
manageable.
effect-
It's all manageable.
It is all manageable if you're not. Well, most it's manageable anyway.
Aye, for the most
Fucking
part.
hair loss.
Other than the hair loss.
Someone actually asked. We'll get back to that, but
Right.
majority of them are manageable. If things don't agree with you,
Aye.
don't use them. If you're not taking mass amounts of gear, you can negate pretty much majority of the side effects.
Aye, you can. You can.
Try to think was there anything else in that, and then just last injecting procedure. So don't be a clarty bastard. Swab things.
Swab things and make
Come on,
every single time change the fucking barrel
Aye.
and change the fucking
Get
needle.
500 alcohol swabs for like a tenner. Swab everything. Swab your vial. Swab yourself.
madness.
Don't stoat in for the gym, sweating,
Aye.
barking, and just stop it.
It's horrible.
It's disgusting.
It's horrible. There's no need.
I'd say as well, like heat up your gear as well.
Heat up your
I
gear,
always do that. It
which
just makes it go in a bit
I
easier.
always do. It's the big one that nobody ever does. And anybody who's ever came to me with problems and asked advice, and I'm like, you heating up your gear? No, heat it up. Let me know how you're going. Mate, that was the best jag of my life. Who would have thought?
Aye, who that? It's not really that complicated.
Aye.
Like I get starting out, it seems like a big thing, but
I would say as well, like being on cycle, what you should be doing is you shouldn't be getting fucking on it every weekend. You
No,
shouldn't be putting your body under
absolutely
any
not.
more stress than it already is. And again, I think that's another big one. And why, you know, we see a lot of time people will say, oh, he's an angry bastard because he's on roids.
no, he's just a wank.
No, he's just a wank. He's just a
He was
wank.
a wank before
And on
he
top of being a
started.
wank, he's sniffing gear and he's boozing every weekend.
100%.
How else is he going to behave?
What is it with that somebody will do a small cycle, they'll get full of gear and drink fucking Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but he's a dickhead because he takes gear. Because he takes steroids,
'cause he takes
and not
steroids,
because
aye.
he's sniffing gear.
No, he's a
What is-
dickhead.
He's just a dickhead.
He's a
He's
junkie
always been a
dickhead.
dickhead.
Right, so roll that on to what was the one about the hair?
How to keep the hair when on the fun stuff.
Right, so obviously
Come on,
you've been
mate.
nail locked there with him.
Why
But
you
obviously
stop?
I'm in a much
Get
better
that
position. Oh wait, no, I'm no.
Realistically, there obviously is ways to try and keep your hair. At the end of the day, mate, genetics will come for you. Like,
Genetics is the main thing.
Genetics will come
It's
for
the
you.
main thing.
If you're predisposition to hair loss, you'll get it. you might be able to hold it off a bit. I fucking certainly couldn't.
Nah.
But if you're that worried about your hair, finasteride, minoxidil, microneedling, PRP.
Yep.
There's ways
Tattoo.
to do it. Aye, tattoo. I tried it all. It didn't work worth a fuck.
No,
but
not worth a fuck
I
because
was
it is so genetically based.
doomed,
but
man.
we also need to remember, like, certain compounds that you put in will eat away at your fucking hair. So
Aye.
I found when I was on Tren and when I was on Worry, I would be in the shower. I'd be like, obviously no clumps, right? But you'd be like, this is not good. This is not good, and I still get 10 weeks left of this. I'm gonna have 2 wedges at the side of me by the time I'm finished. That's fucking shite.
But it is just going to be down to genetics for the most part.
For the most
people
part.
say to me all the time, like, is that just because you're on gear? I was like, aye, maybe. I'd have maybe held off for another...
It accelerates it.
I'd have maybe held off for another 3-4 years if I
Aye.
wasn't, but I was going to be bald no matter what. Like,
I know, exactly. And I was the same.
Like, look at Stu.
Aye.
Cunt's about 15, he's got a full
Well,
head of
exactly,
hair.
and the cunt's fucking been on gear for the last 20 years.
Just genetic.
Still got a full head of hair.
Like, there's
It
nothing
is
you can
genetic.
do about that.
There's
to
nothing
an
you can
extent.
do. Nah. Right, let's get a...
If you're that worried about your hair, don't do a cycle. If it's that important to you, just don't do it.
Just don't do it, man. Right. So I've got one here. What's your thoughts on coaches doing Black Friday deals?
Right, I'm going to preface that with, I've done it myself.
Yep.
Like,
Likewise.
a couple of years ago probably, and to be honest, I just wasn't busy. I didn't have many clients, and I was like, if I can get another couple of clients off this, it's worth it. I think it's a bit of a tricky one because I get it. Like every other industry, every other fucking company brand does a Black Friday deal, but it just feels a bit different with coaching. Especially, obviously, say you've got 20 clients at £150 a month, and you start taking people on at £100 a month.
This is
like,
my main point here.
where's the... Because I wouldn't be happy.
Definitely
if I'm
not.
paying somebody £150 a month, they go, by the way, you've been paying me that for 3-4 years, but I'm going to get them it for 100. You would be raging. So unless you've got like a...
And I think
I
that's
don't
what
know. I don't know how you get around that.
You don't. I think that's what it boils down to. And like you said, I've done it myself back in the day when I wasn't busy.
Yeah.
But I would say the one thing that annoys me most is you've got coaches who are fucking...
This is gone.
No, not yet with that one. That one's coming.
Right.
But you've got coaches who are making out that they are rammed. They've got over 100 clients. But here's a Black Friday deal, and I'm going to give 10 people 4 months of free coaching. Mate, you're not that busy.
Nah, why would you be doing that?
If you're willing to discount new people, mug off your current clients, and then fucking sell yourself short anyway.
The most time-consuming thing about coaching is like doing plans. Like for the most part, like how long's a check-in compared to doing a full set of plans?
Exactly.
So if you're that busy, how you got time to do another 5 plans at a discounted rate? You wouldn't, because
it's mental.
Like,
and it's like these ones, that's another thing, it's these coaches as well. And it fucking does man nothing. Right, people, I'm looking for 5 guys who want to lose exactly £12 over the next 8 weeks.
I want to lose 13, mate.
And then the next day, 3 slots are gone. There's only 2 left. Who wants them? Then the next day, I'm going to open up another 5 slots.
Why do you not just do 10 slots the first time you
Because you're lying. Because it's marketing, and that's all it is. And I understand.
That's the Dubai coaches, but innit?
Oh, fuck me, man.
It's the Dubai
Fucking-
coaches.
Blow my brains out, man.
See as well with these cunts, they're so busy, but they're doing 10 wheels a day.
Aye, you're really not that busy. You're not that busy. You're not. You're not. If anybody's coming on with fucking, I've got a deadline to get X amount of people in who wants this deal, right? They're a bus cunt. They're not busy. It's as simple as that, right? If you want to do that to try and get busy, that's what we're saying. We can understand it.
I'm not too like harsh on it because I've been in the position where like, I just wasn't busy and I was scunning, and you'll do anything.
You'll do anything.
In and out.
You'll chug off any cunt. I mean, you'll chug. But
in hindsight, looking back, I'm like, why did I do that? I said
same.
And see as well, see that I've got 5 spaces, 5 limited spaces. So you're telling me if 10 people went, oh mate, I'll pay you up front for the year, you're going to go, nah, mate, I've got 5.
No, Phil, mate, sorry.
Don't talk shit. Just say I've got spaces. It doesn't need to be 5 once they're gone. No, they're not. There's a lot of guys that are pretty busy, but there's not many people who are so busy that they're not going to take someone on no matter what.
Aye.
It's
Of
just
course.
all these cunts claiming to have 100, 110, 120 clients. It's just not true. There's not even that many cunts in the industry in Scotland, but for a start, like, it's not true.
I know, it does my boxing, man. It actually does my boxing. What else have we got?
Sure, there was one that kind of...
One that ties in, there's always going to be one that ties in.
Something about Dubai coaches or something, wasn't there? I'm sure I've seen that. That's like a really easy one. Tips to push intensity to the max. I genuinely don't understand this. So I've always thought this, and it's not even just coming from a bit more experience. When I first started training when I was a wee guy, I just thought, right, I'll do a set, I'll do this, and then I'll stop when I fail. How is it? I think training to failure is easier than doing reps in reserve.
Of course,
you just go till you can't. How's that hard? What's the confusing part about that? Like,
I know.
You're doing a fucking incline dumbbell. You get them up, press till you come down, and you go to press, and you struggle, and you can't get it. Put dumbbells down. You're done. It's no hard. Like, it's actually no hard.
And to combat that as well, it's something I do. Obviously, what you should do with every single fucking client is to log your training, right? And if you go and just say it's your first time picking up the dumbbells or an incline press, whatever, and you get 10 reps of fucking 20 key dumbbells, right, and that's where you fail, you get to that next week and you're like, right, I got 10 reps there, the 20 key, right, let's get 11, let's get 12. If you're doing that, you're automatically going to be training with intensity. If you're constantly looking at that, I want to beat that number, you're going to be training intensely, and it's as simple as that. Just fucking do that. It's no rocket science.
Majority of people should be tracking their sessions. Like,
they need to be.
99% of people does. Very little people who are switched on enough for their training, how they feel to be able to just freestyle a session. Like, most people we're talking. If someone's asking how to train with max intensity, you should be trying your training 100%.
100%. Need to be.
Right, thoughts on the PTs that moved to Dubai and the PT business gurus over there. So we'll drink of them, and we can tie in this the business mentors to that. So,
fuck my life.
Coaches that moved to Dubai and the gurus and all that. Majority of the time, gimps.
Majority of the time, gimps.
Yeah. It's selling the lifestyle. Look, I moved to Dubai.
It's selling the lifestyle. It's selling the lifestyle.
Nobody cares, man.
And all the busy coaches are from Dubai. So if I then put myself in Dubai, I then become a busy coach kind of attitude.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean? But
I get that to an extent. There's maybe more opportunities, whatever.
Maybe.
But you can move to Dubai and still be a shite coach.
If you're a shite coach, you're a shite coach.
And small and stupid.
Aye, exactly. You can't polish a job. It's fucking that's what it is, isn't it?
It's not going to instantly make you...
But that's not even what really annoys me the most. Like, that doesn't annoy me at all. Like, fucking go to Dubai. Be a coach.
It's not going to Dubai.
I know that. But like, you do you, but what fucking boils my blood is these business mentors.
Don't.
They are the worst of the worst. They are the poison of this society.
Fucking awful.
They're so bad.
See,
the thing is as well, I've had two. I've actually had two, so I can speak for first-hand experience.
I've had one.
I've paid paper to these cunts.
Aye.
And the first one, I need to give a due in the sense when I changed from floor PT to online, this is when I got the business mentor, and my business did grow.
The same one as me, wasn't it?
I don't know.
It was because I signed up with him because I seen you signed up with him.
Who was that? What's his name again?
Archie or something.
Archie Williams.
He's actually all right, to be fair.
Aye, so he actually did teach me a fair bit in the first 2 months. But see, after that, there was nothing. And the horrible thing about that was I would be following 100 accounts a day.
I can't.
And I would be doing the dog work and I would be cold messaging, sending cold messages to maybe get a return on 10 of them for a conversation, to maybe convert one of them to coaching. And it's bollocks.
I don't regret that either, because it got me started. Like, there's a few things he done, like the initial... do a 6-week thing where you'll coach people for fucking 30 quid for 6 weeks, and that gets you some transformations, which shows you know what you're talking about. That was all right.
That's smart.
You're still giving a service at a good price.
That's smart.
That's fine. It got everything set up for me. But after that, when it just becomes follow everyone, then unfollow them and DM everyone and kid on you give a fuck about their training, and we all know cunts are brutal for that.
I know. And when we're doing that, pay me a monkey a month.
Aye.
Cheers, mate.
Will we just call out who's brutal for that messaging folk?
Messaging folk?
You know what I'm talking about. Trains in future.
Messaging folk.
Don't you say that?
Aye.
Conan.
Is it?
Aye.
I didn't know this.
Mate, he's brutal.
Is he? Is he one of them?
He's messaged probably 10 of my clients.
You're
In
joking.
about the last 6 months. Like, hey mate, how are you getting on with your training? You don't care.
Oh my
Like,
God, man.
I genuinely probably about 10, like, and it's usually the kind of younger guys as well. And it's just like, oh, hey, seen you in the gym, how's your training going?
It's ridiculous work.
People aren't daft. They, like, guys know that you've seen them in the gym, you've never spoke to them, you're not just messaging them because you care about how their training's going.
No.
You either want money off them or you want to pump them. There's no...
You want to pump them.
Do you know what I mean? Why? Like, you don't care like about how somebody's training's going, so you can tell the folk that's worked with business mentors and like, I get
you
it.
see it straight
like,
away.
Do your thing, but
And that's it.
That's
Aye.
never for me. It's mind numbing.
We get it.
It's
So
mind numbing.
let's roll this on to, we've had, honestly, man, so many fucking messages about, excuse me, about a specific individual in the business mentoring world, right? So let's open the floor to Mr. Chris Bradley. What is your thoughts on his business mentoring school, the way he goes about shit and the way that he scams people?
First off, right, he knows what he's doing, market wise and all that. He's
Amen.
good. He's good. He's no daft. I want to touch on the AI thing because that's the most recent scandal, innit? That's like his most recent
That
offence.
is scandalous.
That is fucking
That's
crazy.
horrible.
So to sum it all up, I've not got the post there because it was deleted conveniently.
Oh, I remember it word by word.
Basically, it was along the lines of stop wasting your time fucking about waiting on Loom. Get AI to do your check-ins for you. That's crazy.
That's fucked up.
Fucking crazy.
That's fucked up.
I don't even know where to start with because, right, one, see if you're an online coach and you make a living doing online coaching, online coach.
Oh my God.
You are one of the most, like, in the grand scheme of things, obviously there's millionaires, there's billionaires, whatever.
Aye.
You are one of the most privileged cunts on the planet. You make a living sat at your laptop, recording yourself talking, telling people what to do. Obviously there's a skill in it. You need to be good at what you do to get results. Like, it's not just an easy job that you don't do fuck all for, but it's very privileged if you compare to
Aye.
doctors, nurses,
Oh, of
fucking
course.
teachers, Navy, stuff like that.
Aye,
Like when you
it's
actually,
privileged as fuck.
even just like labourers and shit,
Aye.
plumbers, people just putting in a
Mate,
graft.
see the thing is,
It's
labourers
so
are probably the
privileged.
fucking hardest working
I know.
cunts on this planet.
How much of your time do these people spend with their slippers on, a fucking cup of tea, sat doing check-ins?
I know.
You're the most privileged cunt on the planet. If you are too lazy to do a fucking couple of check-ins,
Exactly.
if you can't do it yourself, you're just a fucking
Aye.
fat lazy bastard.
You're doing nothing anyway. If you can't do a 5-minute loom and you need to rely on AI
It's crazy.
to answer your check-in,
These cunts are paying your
This-
bills, they're paying your mortgages, they're paying your
Exactly.
motor, and you don't even have the fucking courtesy to sit and record you speaking and maybe editing a couple of things. It's just fucking lazy. And even with the point of like, no, you get AI to screen it and it. No, just do it yourself.
Just do it yourself.
They're not paying for AI to do it. Read it your fucking self.
if they wanted that, they would just fucking put in what they
Fire
wanted
in
for ChatGPT and that'd be it. On you fucking go.
It's crazy. That is
That whole
one of
argument-
the AI thing's one
That
of the
whole
worst
argument
things
is fucked up, man, because the way I see it, like, from a loom point of view, you're getting your fucking experience, right? And it's your experience and your personal touch.
they're paying for.
They're paying for you. They're not paying for you to use that.
No,
they're paying for you. And then the argument off the back of that is, well, I mean, there's AI in everything.
Oh,
There's people
shut
using
up, man.
AI for the training plans for their apps.
Don't do that either. Don't be a fucking lazy dick.
No, but even if like, so I'll use True Coach, right? Where
Aye.
I've had to fucking spend time, absolute hours on hours, building training
And
programs.
you're not getting AI to do it though.
You're not
There's a
getting AI to
difference.
do it, and that's what the confusion comes along here.
Aye.
It's AI's not doing it.
No.
All right, it's a bit of software on the internet. It's an app.
Right.
It's not AI controlling
No.
how
know what
you
pissed
run
me
your
off and all
business.
well, I remember this. So in the post as well, he said, if you're doing all your check-ins, you're relying on Loom. What happens when Loom's down and you've wasted all your time? It's the shittest argument I've ever heard in my life. What happens when your Wi-Fi goes down, you can't use ChatGPT? You're fucking dope ball.
Exactly.
It's the same thing.
It's the exact same thing.
Like, off Loom's down, do you know what you do? Just wait till it's back up. I'm sure you'll be
Mate,
sound.
did you
Worst
see that
case
a few
is
weeks ago?
it
That
went
happened to
down.
you?
Do you know what I done? I just done my check-ins the next day.
Mate, I done me the next day as well.
Big
Exactly
deal.
what I done.
It's such a stupid, what if Loom goes down? That's like, what if somebody bouncing your gaff and smashes up your fucking laptop? You can't use ChatGPT.
Exactly.
Shut up. It's the
Fucking
stupidest thing I've ever heard
it's
in my
so
life.
stupid, mate.
Aye.
And like I say, there's been so many fucking messages about that particular
So many people.
individual, man, and it's just ridiculous. And cunts can't take you for a reason. That's what I'm saying.
Genuinely, like, I've actually nothing against him, like, as a person.
No, I don't even
I've seen
know
him
him as a
in future
person.
all the like,
Aye.
I don't know him as a person, but he's alright, we sound polite, but see if you put shit out like that, you're going to get backlash.
Aye.
And I don't think it looks good. If we're being honest, it just shows a form of laziness, doesn't it?
It is.
That's why, like, if you're getting the eye to do your check-ins, you're lazy. And it ties into everything. That's why you're a PT, business mentor, online coach, whatever you are, and you're not in shape either.
Never
You're
have
fucking
been,
lazy.
never will be.
It's the same thing. You can tell people who have passion, a bit of grit about them.
Aye.
And if you bounce from one thing to another and you never actually master anything, and it's all just about making the next couple of quid, then
And that's
it
all
just
it is.
shows.
That's
And,
all it is.
I don't blame the people that work with them, because I'd even considered it in the past, like,
Aye.
they're all smashing it, and you see how fucking Pete went from 5k to 10k, and like, that's dead appealing, but whether
Sales
it happened,
tactics, innit?
whether it happened or no, for a start,
Yeah,
and
that's
if it
one
did,
thing. Aye.
I'd rather make $5,000 as a good coach, getting good results, winning stuff with people, and actually changing people's physiques, than 10k as a worse cunt that's getting the eye to do it. It's not all about money. Obviously, we all do it for a job, but it's
Of
not
course,
just
it's not
about money.
If
need to have
you're
a
in
bit of
this game,
integrity.
it can't be all about money. You
No.
need to have a passion for it.
And
You
you'll
need
have
to
no
actually want to
longevity
fucking
either.
help
If you're
people.
getting the eye to do anything,
Aye,
you
exactly.
might make double the money, but you'll make it for a quarter of the time. It's no double.
That's what clients don't understand.
It's
And
just
again, that
just
kind
trash.
of that also rolls on to, like, how many fucking PTs do you see who are just out of school and are brand new PTs who don't know how to train, and they think, I'm going to be a PT, it's easy.
Isn't that a school,
How
eh?
many gyms are you into and there is PTs who are dead? They're just hovering about. It's
the time,
everywhere
all the
because
time.
everybody thinks this is an easy fucking industry.
It's just like anything, you need to be good at it. If you're
need-
good at anything,
You need to
and
care.
you've got a passion for anything,
Aye.
you'll do well. There's no easy game
There's no.
in any.
There's really no, man.
Nah,
Nah, fuck a lot of them, man.
gimps.
Anyway,
Right, what we got? We've got another 7 minutes, right? So we'll get a couple of quick ones. So, biggest pet hates in the gym.
cunts are fucking stinking as shit.
Aye, yeah, aye.
How
aye,
hard
aye.
is it? Why do you need to be humming a fucking...
There's
Do you know
no
what I mean?
excuse for that. See, there's almost an excuse for everyone else. Like, see the science-based training the wee guys are doing. They're just easily influenced. It's what they're seeing on
Aye.
TikTok.
It's annoying,
People
but
know training hard, maybe don't know any better. There's no excuse for being stinking.
there is
There's none.
no excuse for being stinking. There is no excuse for picking your nose and fucking wiping it on the back end of benches.
No, that's barking.
There's no need. This fucking infuriates me. There's no need, right? You're in a fucking gym, you go to the toilet, you take a shit, and then you just walk out, you don't wash your hands, and you go and start picking up weights.
Bogging.
I'm not being funny, man, but you need wrapped in plastic. That's
That
fucking
doing.
mental, man.
That doing. That's
Nah,
disgusting.
You need your head kicked in, mate. That's fucking disgusting.
Right, same one. Top 5 gym X go rapid fire. Can't use that.
I mean, you can't use that. Who the fuck are you? Jimmy
Top
Bogus.
5 PC Jimmick. Shut up, you fucking pig. Right. No putting their weights back.
No putting weights back. Cunts unnecessarily fucking slamming machines
Aye,
with
slamming,
no control.
like, rattling them.
Rattling them.
Like, people and specifically PTs supersetting shit that makes no sense. Why supersetting a leg press and a shoulder press? It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Fuck
The
off.
fucking biggest dicks, mate, is the amount of PTs teaching people how to train when they don't know how to train. So guess what? The client doesn't know how to train.
And then before you know it, you've got 1,000 members that don't have a fucking Scooby how to train.
Exactly. 1,000 members all just slapping each other's arses and giving each other's high fives. Like, what the fuck?
Aye. And else?
What did we say there?
Oh, you get many sets left on that, mate? I've got 2. Is that right? Aye.
Brutal.
Like, don't get me wrong, you're not just sat in a machine constantly working.
Nah.
You do not need to be sat on your phone for 5 minutes.
You don't need to be sat on the phone.
Absolutely not.
You don't need. I've seen before as well. Know me personally, went up to them, but my wee brother has. Many sets shit left. 5. What do you mean you've got
What are you
5
talking about?
sets?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean you've got 5 sets?
I bet you couldn't have already done 3 and all.
Obviously, mate, get off the machine. Your time is up.
Aye, go home.
See you later.
Aye, that's a bad one.
Do you know what else is it ties into hygiene? I've seen a lot of cunts. This is mainly in JD North. I've seen this. I've never really seen it in future. But cunts on the matted area where you can do sit-ups and stuff.
Aye.
Aye, with their socks off.
No.
With their socks off.
Nah.
What you doing?
I'll give you like a slight pass. Like, I've done it once on the hack squat. I had socks on that were pure slippy. I'm like, I'd rather do my socks off than cunt it. But see, walking
Aye,
about
that's
a gym with your
different.
socks
Aye.
off, That's crazy.
That makes me feel sick.
Taylor Johnson, you're in the hot seat. He just about gets a pass
He just about gets a pass.
because
But
he's actually got a bit of muscle about him. So
Aye.
like, but
the one thing I
that's
said
crazy,
about
that's
that, the one
crazy.
thing I said about that, and what really has to be taken into consideration there is you have got open wounds on your feet and you're walking about on a gym
Gyms are
floor.
bogging.
Gyms are the dirtiest places on earth.
We'll get him on in just a full hour just about his feet. Damn Rob will watch that 100
Oh,
times.
mate, he'll be chugging on that. That is filth.
Right.
Right, let's have one more.
Right.
Let's
Get a
have
good
one more. I've got it. I'll ask you the question.
Right.
Who would win a square go, Kyle or Mike?
It's a good one. It's a good one.
It's a hard one.
Aye.
Because it depends on circumstances. If it was
Kyle's
in,
a big lump.
aye, if it was in an open area
Slows out in the jail, what?
and Mike had time and space,
Aye.
he could move, he could hit him, he could be,
In a ring, Mike.
aye,
In a kitchen.
in a
Kyle.
kitchen, Kyle, because he would just grab him and start
Aye,
eating
just
him.
eat them. Aye, that one. Probably get time for another one.
Aye, go for it,
Is
one
any
more.
good?
One more for anything worthwhile.
We've not got enough time for this one. It just says one rep max, discuss.
Beast.
Allegedly.
Is it alleged or is it?
You kind of need to say allegedly, don't you?
I don't know if it is alleged. I don't know the ins and outs. I don't know if it's
I
alleged
don't
or
know
if
entirely.
it's this cunt has went to court. I don't know.
We'll get back to you on that one.
Aye. We don't want to talk about subjects like that until there's concrete evidence.
Aye, we don't want to be
Aye.
like. There's a line between like calling folk out and just gossiping.
Oh, aye, there has to-
we'll revisit that one.
We'll revisit that.
But there's a rabbit hole there.
There's a rabbit hole. Right, so that's us.
Us.
First episode boxed off. So this first episode was a bit different to how the rest of the episodes are going to be because it's just us two sitting with questions. We've got things in the pipeline. We've got guests lined up as well. And to start off, our first guest, which will be the next episode in 2 weeks, it is a very, very good one. A very controversial man.
Big one.
Big
Like,
one.
in more ways than
Big one. You love him or you hate him. But it's going to be, I'm actually really excited to show people who this person is because it's going to change a lot of opinions on him.
I think everyone's perspective, well, not everyone, a lot of people's perspective on him is not true at all. Mine's was the same.
Likewise.
I thought I was like, this cunt's a bit of a rubber, but
Aye.
I couldn't have been further wrong. So
Aye.
if they comment, guess who you think it's going to be, also suggest who you want to see on.
Yes.
I think as well, we'll do obviously loads of the guests because we've got some pretty big hitters to get in there. But every so often we'll probably do just one like this and just get
Aye, every
questions.
so
If we
often.
just like get a log of loads of questions and every
Aye.
so often we'll just rattle through
But like
them.
you said, let us know who you would like to see be sitting here with us, learning about their lives and then back and forth with some questions and opinions.
And potentially getting slaughtered after their worst cunt.
I'll get slaughtered. Aye.
That is.
Right. Happy first episode. Tread in the booth. Let's fucking go.
Like, comment, subscribe or something in it.
Aye,
That's
you'll
the
just
usual chat.
fucking
Aye, just
Send
put
me,
in your story.
send me £100 in my bank.
Aye,
Something like that.
that's
That
a
works as well.
great shout, aye. Sorted.
Right, peace.